On today's Mythic Cinematics episode, meet Poseidon, the god of the sea. A tempest stirs across the vast, dark waters, waves crashing against rocky cliffs, and the sky rumbles with thunder. From the depths rises a figure crowned with coral and kelp, his trident glinting like lightning over the horizon. This is Poseidon, master of the seas, shaker of the earth, and one of the greatest gods of ancient Greek mythology. Poseidon, known to the Romans as Neptune, was one of the Olympian gods, brother to Zeus and Hades. Together, after defeating the Titans in the Great War known as the Titanomachy, they divided the world among themselves. Zeus became ruler of the sky. Hades took dominion over the underworld. And Poseidon claimed the vast oceans, rivers, and all waters of the earth. Yet Poseidon's power didn't end at the shoreline. He was also the god of earthquakes and horses. A combination that might seem odd at first, but speaks to his unpredictable and formidable nature. Born to the Titan Cronus and his wife Rhea, Poseidon's early life was marked by tragedy and survival. Cronus, fearing a prophecy that one of his children would overthrow him, swallowed each of them at birth. Poseidon was among those devoured until the youngest, Zeus, was hidden away and later forced Cronus to regurgitate his siblings. Poseidon emerged fully grown, armed with divine power, and ready to fight against the tyranny of the Titans. When the war ended, the Cyclopes skilled smiths imprisoned by Cronus crafted Poseidon's weapon, the trident. With a single strike, this three-pronged spear could summon storms, create tidal waves, or shake the earth itself. Mortals and gods alike respected Poseidon's strength, but they also feared his temper. Unlike Zeus, whose wrath often came in the form of lightning, Poseidon's anger could swallow ships whole or level a city with a quake. Poseidon's palace lay beneath the sea near Aegae, made of gold and crystal. Though he could roam Mount Olympus, he often chose the peace or chaos of the waters. He rode a chariot pulled by hippocamps, mythical creatures with the upper bodies of horses and the tails of fish. Wherever his trident struck, springs and rivers could emerge, sometimes fresh, sometimes salty. But what kind of god was Poseidon beyond the thunderous waves? To the Greeks, he was both protector and destroyer. Sailors prayed to him for safe voyages, offering sacrifices before journeys. City-states like Corinth and Athens built temples in his honor. Yet if forgotten or disrespected, Poseidon was swift to punish. One of the most famous myths involving Poseidon is his rivalry with Athena over patronage of the city of Athens. Both gods wanted the city to bear their name and worship them above all others. To win the favor of its people, Poseidon struck the Acropolis with his trident, creating a saltwater spring, or in some versions, the first horse. Athena, however, gifted the olive tree, symbolizing peace, prosperity, and sustenance. The people chose Athena, and Poseidon, angry yet restrained, accepted the decision, but not without grumbling storms over the city from time to time. Poseidon also played a crucial role in the creation of horses. In one myth, he pursued Demeter, the goddess of agriculture, who asked him to create the most beautiful creature in the world to distract him. In his efforts, Poseidon sculpted the first horse, a majestic creature of strength and grace. Although Demeter still refused him, the horse became one of Poseidon's sacred animals, and he was worshipped as the god of horses and horsemanship. In love, Poseidon was as restless as the sea. He married Amphitrite, a sea nymph and one of the Nereids. At first, she fled from his advances, hiding in the far corners of the ocean. But Poseidon sent a dolphin to find her and persuade her to return. The dolphin succeeded, and Poseidon, grateful, placed the creature among the stars as the constellation Delphinus. Poseidon and Amphitrite had a son named Triton, a merman who could calm or stir the seas by blowing into his conch shell. Like many gods, Poseidon had numerous children with goddesses, nymphs, and mortal women. Among his mortal offspring was Theseus, the hero who defeated the Minotaur in the labyrinth of Crete. Another was Pegasus, the winged horse born from the blood of Medusa when she was slain by Perseus. Though often wild and dangerous, many of Poseidon's children were heroes, kings, or creatures tied to the untamed forces of nature. One of Poseidon's most dramatic myths involves the hero Odysseus. In Homer's Odyssey, Poseidon becomes the central obstacle to Odysseus's journey home. Why? Because Odysseus blinded Poseidon's son, the Cyclops Polyphemus. Furious at this insult, Poseidon cursed Odysseus, ensuring his voyage would be long, stormy, and filled with tragedy. For 10 years, Poseidon hurled storms, shattered ships, and wrecked hopes, showing the world that defying the god of the sea had dire consequences. Poseidon also played a part in the story of Troy. Though he once helped build the walls of Troy alongside Apollo, King Laomedon refused to pay them for their labor. In revenge, Poseidon sent a sea monster to ravage the land. Later, during the Trojan War, Poseidon often sided with the Greeks against the Trojans, though he sometimes acted independently of Zeus's will. His loyalties didn't always follow logic, they followed emotion. Another fascinating tale is the creation of Atlantis. Though more a legend than a myth from classical Greek sources, some stories claim that Poseidon founded the city for a mortal woman named Cleito. He built a paradise of concentric rings of land and water, and fathered 10 sons with her. These sons became kings, ruling the island until their pride and corruption led to its downfall, swallowed by the sea Poseidon once gifted. In art, Poseidon is often shown as a powerful bearded man, muscular and imposing, holding his trident. Sometimes, dolphins, fish, or horses accompany him. In sculptures like those from the Parthenon or the famed statue of Poseidon, or possibly Zeus, from Cape Artemision, he stands poised to strike calm, yet brimming with potential energy. Today, Poseidon remains one of the most recognizable figures from Greek mythology. His image endures in literature, film, video games, and even modern spirituality. He represents both the might and mystery of the ocean, a reminder of how small we are before the forces of nature. So, next time you hear thunder roll across the sea or watch waves crash against the rocks, remember Poseidon, god of the sea, earth shaker, creator of horses, and ruler of the deep. His stories are not just ancient tales but reflections of humanity's awe, fear, and respect for the world's most powerful forces. Thank you for joining us on today's Mythic Cinetamics episode. Until next time, may your seas be calm and your journeys swift.